Sometimes some of the people who come to my shows are stoned, right? Okay? And they've sat down and seen me on the stage, right? Recognized me, heard my voice, recognized it, and heard me saying all this shite stuff about hashish, right? I go, what the fuck have you brought me along here for? Said this guy was cool and everything, and on our side, I mean, what the fuck is he, a born-again prohibitionist? He's just like all the other old wankers. Fuck him, let's go. See, I can't begin to risk that drop in street credibility, okay? I can't begin to risk it, okay? The other thing is, with all these fucking cameras and newspaper reporters and all that thing, you know, they'll say, last night at Shepherd's Bush Empire, Howard Marks said, and then fucking quote from here. Right? They will, they can't, honestly. They do that sort of shit, right? You know, last night, Howard Marks publicly admitted that they do that shit, right? So it is a genuine problem, all right? And of course, there's the security service training I have and cameras and this, you know, it's hard, all right? There's only one way I found through it. And, you know, again, I emphasize I don't want to insult or offend, but the only way I've found of doing it, and I know it makes it look like a childish pantomime thing, but the only way I found out is when I read out what this Egyptian said, I wear a red fez. Okay? See, you can see the sense of it, right? Because I'm the camera. And see, whatever you read about a quotation, right, just check, was I wearing a red fez? If I was wearing a red fez, fucking forget it, right? Okay? You understand, right? I mean, this red fez is... Oh, fuck! I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I'm sorry, but it's hard to do this stuff with the cane, and you do make mistakes sometimes, and I made a mistake, all right? I'm sorry. When the red fez, right? No, wait, now I've got to explain something, right? Otherwise I won't get it right. I fucked up once, okay? Like, when the red fez is on my head, the words coming out to me will be the words of the Egyptian, right? Yeah? When the red fez is off my head, like a fez, I'm off my head. The red fez is off my head. I think it's the fucking mushrooms, actually. Like, I'm partly sweating a bit, and this fucking thing just turned into a toadstool and started speaking in an Egyptian accent. No, I want to avoid you. I'm used to this fucking state. Don't worry about it. If you can't do it when you're off your head, you shouldn't be fucking doing it at all, should you? Suspect it if you can't do it when you're stoned. Change your career. Okay, I get it right now, I'm sorry, right? When the red fez is on my head, the words coming out of me will be the Egyptian. When the red fez is off my head, the words coming out of me will be my words, okay? I put the red fez on my head. I had quite a long discussion about my security training and how that necessitated my putting a fez on my head and talking about whether I looked good or not with this wonderful person over there. And obviously the Egyptian didn't say anything like that, did he? You know? You did notice I made a mistake. Explaining this way. I haven't. All right, I won't fuck up again. I promise I won't, all right? I promise not to fuck up again. And what I'm going to do, all right, is like put the red fez on my head, and in case you've forgotten, read out what the Egyptian delegate Mohammed El-Gwindi, all right, said at the League of Nations Second Opium Conference in the 20s, okay? When asked the question, what precisely is hashish and why hashish should be made illegal, okay? Oh, fuck, I just realized now. I can have a bit of whiskey, which is why I reached for this bottle, obviously, but I had this other gag about, you know when I did that alcohol thing? Remember when I talked about the beer and the wine and that? I had this other like funny thing to say about whiskey as well, and was going to take a slug of that and completely fucking forgot it. I don't even fucking remember it now. Oh, sorry, no more fuck ups, right? Sure. I know I didn't break the promise, right? Because I didn't put the fez on, but you saw, because I. Hashish is the most dangerously toxic substance. Hashish is a deadly poison against which no effective antidote has ever been discovered. No, look, you mustn't laugh, man, because, like, this was in the 1920s, and they probably hadn't even discovered sugar puffs, you know what I mean? Okay? They thought the munchies was a disease. I got it worked out, though, this first thing. Users of hashish suffer from one of two serious medical conditions. One, acute hashism. Two, chronic hashism. Acute hashism occurs when the consumer uses hashish irregularly and occasionally, taken in the smallest possible doses. Taken in the smallest possible doses, hashish immediately brings a feeling of dizziness, giddiness, oppression, and discomfort. There follows a kind of hilarious and noisy delirium in persons of a cheerful disposition. But the acute hashish delirium takes a violent form in persons of violent character. The acute hashish delirium is followed by a sedated and hypnotic slumber, continually broken and disturbed by terrifying and frightening nightmares. Hashish absorbed in larger doses produces a serious, furious, and powerful delirium, accompanied by strong physical agitation. No, I think he was thinking about coke then, wasn't he? He'd got them, kind of got them mixed up a bit there, hadn't he, I think? It predisposes to acts of violence in people of all characters, and a large enough dose invariably produces a most characteristic strident laugh. Yeah, you got to give him that one, really, haven't you? Fair play, like. This condition is followed by a veritable stupor, which cannot be called sleep. Great fatigue is felt on awakening, and the feelings of depression and misery last